UPS 5481 cleared for pushback.
DHL 2169 cleared for pushback.
Saudia 90163 cleared for takeoff runway 32 left.
Center Tower, good morning, FedEx 1114 is on approach.
White Center ground, UPS 5481 ready to taxi.
White Center ground, good morning, 7679er ready for pushback at Bravo 3. FedEx 1114 clear to land runway 32 right.
DHL 2169 taxi to runway 32 left.
UPS 5481 taxi to runway 32 left.
White Center ground, Singapore 759er taxi to the gates.
White Center Tower, good morning, Qatari 1210 is on approach. Qatari 1210 cleared to land runway 32 right.
Runway 32 left.
Singapore 759er requesting taxi to the gates.
Oceania 5135 cleared for takeoff runway 32 left.
Singapore 759er taxi to gate Charlie 2. White Center ground, Singapore 9442 taxi to the gates.
White Center clearance, good morning, Saudia 8077 ready for pushback at Bravo 7.
Turkish 7679er cleared for pushback. Singapore 9442 requesting taxi to the gates. White Center ground, FedEx 1114 taxi to the gates. White Center ground, Turkish 7679er ready to taxi. Turkish 7679er taxi to runway 32 left.
Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention as we display the safety features and procedures of the aircraft in case of an emergency. During an emergency, please remain in your seats with your seatbelts fastened and your seats in the upright position. In case of a drop in cabin pressure, breathing masks will drop from the ceiling and should be placed over your head. If there is smoke in the cabin during
Singapore 90442 taxi to gate Bravo 3.
Saudia 8077 cleared for pushback.
White Center ground, Qatari 1210 requesting taxi to the gates.
FedEx 1114 requesting taxi to the gates.
White Center clearance, good morning, French West 8147 ready for pushback at Bravo 6.
FedEx 1114 taxi to gate Charlie 3.
White Center Tower, DHL 2169 ready for takeoff runway 32 left. DHL 2169 cleared for takeoff runway 32 left.
White Center Tower, UPS 5481 ready for takeoff runway 32 left.
White Center Tower, good morning, Kenya 6674 is on approach.
Saudia 8077, taxi to runway 32 left.
UPS 5481 cleared for takeoff runway 32 left.
Kenya 6674 cleared to land runway 32 right. French West 8147 taxi to runway 32 left.
Qatari 1210, taxi to gate Bravo 7. Korean 4533 cleared for pushback.
White Center Tower, Turkish 7679er ready for takeoff runway 32 left.
White Center ground Korean 4533 ready to taxi. Korean 4533 taxi to runway 32 left.
Turkish 7679er cleared for takeoff runway 32 left. Saudia 9072 cleared to land runway 32 right.
White center clearance. Good morning. Japan Air 57903 ready for pushback at Bravo 4.
White Center ground Kenya 6674 requesting taxi to the gates.
Japan Air 57903 cleared for pushback. White center tower. Good morning. Atlas Air 90882 is on approach. Atlas Air 90882 cleared to land runway 32 right.
White Center Tower, Saudia 8077 ready for takeoff runway 32 left. Saudia 8077 cleared for takeoff runway 32 left.
Kenya 6674 taxi to gate Bravo 6. White Center Tower, good morning. KLM 1402 is on approach. French West 8147 cleared for takeoff runway 32 left. KLM 1402 cleared to land runway 32 right.
Japan Air 57903 taxi to runway 32 left.
White Center Ground, Air Canada 6581, ready to taxi.
White Center ground, Saudia 9072 taxi to the gates.
White Center Tower. Good morning. United 55.